check out, this is the method we use. So first, we're going to fund a sacred account. Okay, sacred account is life insurance. It's a life insurance policy. I can save money into it. It allows me to compound my money at 3 to 5% every single year, and then borrow 75 to 95% of that money at only 2 to 3% interest. I'm compounding my money. Let me repeat that, guys. I'm compounding my money at 3 to 5% every single year. And then I'm able to then pull out 70 to 95% of what's in there at a 2 to 3% interest rate. Do the math on that. I'm making 3 to 5. I'm paying 2 to 3. I'm being paid to borrow my own money is what I just shared with you. Okay, so I'm going to borrow my own money, get paid to borrow my own money. What am I borrowing my own money for? I'm paying off my debt with it. Okay, so I'm going to line my debts up, smallest balance to largest balance. The reason why we go for this method, smallest balance to largest balance, is we're freeing up cash flow. Those smaller debts, when I pay them off, the payment frees up, and then I can take that payment and put it back into my sacred account and then go after the next one. Okay, so I'm going smallest balance to largest balance. I'm only paying minimums on my debt. I'm putting all of my excess money into my sacred account, all of it. Okay, again, the reason why is as soon as it goes in there, it begins compounding at 3 to 5% every year. I'm guaranteeing that money will have future growth, and it's going to pay me while I'm using it to pay off my debt. And I'm going to be able to borrow against it at a lower interest rate than I'm earning, making a positive spread. It's a no-brainer. So I'm going to borrow against the sacred account, like I mentioned, as soon as I have enough, and I'm going to pay off my smallest debt balance. That payment gets freed up. I pay myself back. The whole thing repeats. It's a continuous cycle. And I'm going to show you the math on this, but I want to point out, guys, my debt is only debt for me. My debt is an asset for the creditor. The person that I owe, that's not a debt for them. That's an asset, which means that if I'm paying off debt, I'm actually in asset acquisition mode. If I'm in asset acquisition mode, that means I'm an investor. If I'm an investor, I need to be thinking about my return, not about how can I get into the quickest deal the fastest, even though it's going to put me at risk. Do you see the difference in mindset there? I would never hastily jump into an investment just for the sake of speed. But as an investor acquiring my own debt back from a creditor, why am I hastily jumping into that investment just for the sake of speed? Like as an investor, I want to approach it slowly, and I want to study the numbers, and I want to do the thing that long-term builds me the most wealth, not the thing that's quick. So here's the results. If I do this method, I pay off all of my debt. I save interest. I free up my monthly income. Those are natural to paying off debt. Those are all given, right? But the difference is that my money was growing for me the entire time while I was using it to pay off my debt. Okay. I also automatically have savings waiting for me when I'm out because that money was still growing there. And I'm solvent while I pay off the debt so that I don't have to go back in. Do you see how much better that plan is? That's like 10 times better.